Hello Mio and welcome to a brand new Liverpool transfer news video, and the Athletic newspaper is reporting that Liverpool hold a genuine interest in Leeds United winger Raphinha. So we will take a look at the report in detail and also what Raphinha is doing at Leeds United, and I think Raphinha can go to the next level and he could be a similar signing to Luis Diaz and Diogo Jota. And there is a big question mark about Salah, Firmino and Mane. All of their contracts run out in less than 18 months and it's yet to be seen whether Liverpool will offer a new contract to Mane and Firmino. I think they should, but if we can sell Mane or Firmino for 50, 60, 70 million pounds to one of the Spanish giants, then bringing in Raphinha, who is a lot younger than them, would make sense, even though I don't want Mane, Salah or Firmino, any of them leave. And I think Liverpool are in talks with Salah on a new contract, and that will be finalized hopefully before the end of the season. And the report makes it clear that the arrival of Luis Diaz from Porto has put Liverpool off the idea, has not put Liverpool off the idea of making a move for the Brazilian international Raphinha. So Liverpool have been linked with Raphinha for quite some time, and he's 25 years old and he has scored a lot of goals for Leeds United in the past 2 seasons. He has 8 goals and 2 assists for a pretty much struggling Leeds United. His market value is around 30-35 million pounds, but Leeds United might ask for a little bit more money for him. And overall, in less than 50 games in the Premier League, he scored 14 goals and got 11 assists, which is a pretty decent record playing for a smaller side like Leeds United. And Athletic is reporting that Europe's elite clubs are circling Raphinha, so where would it suit him if he does leave? Leeds were never entertaining the idea of losing Raphinha in the January transfer window, but the Athletic website understands that the club Leeds expect a strong interest in Raphinha in the summer, and probably their goalkeeper Meslier and their defensive midfielder England international Calvin Phillips, all 3 of those players. It will be very, very difficult for Leeds United to keep them, because Leeds are not fighting for European competition to get into the Europa League or the Champions League. They don't have the finances to give the necessary wages to keep Raphinha or Meslier or Calvin Phillips. And what I really love about Raphinha is that he's the kind of player that you would pay money to watch, to go to a game and to watch him play, because he's such a skillful, silky Brazilian dribbling maestro. And Garth Crooks, who I'm not a big fan of, but he's a pundit at BBC Sport, and he said, there aren't many footballers I enjoy watching as much as I do Raphinha. He's a throwback to the Rivaldos and Ronaldinhos of the previous times. The Brazilian's game is so elegant and delightful to watch, and he would certainly add some depth and quality to Liverpool's attack. I think Liverpool, if we retain all of our forwards next season, we don't necessarily need Raphinha. Origi's contract is running out, but we will have Minamino, Luis Diaz, Diogo Jota, Salah, Mane and Firmino. That's 6 forwards for next season. That's more than enough for the front 3 positions, but the signing of Raphinha is certainly not a must, not a necessity for Liverpool, but this is the kind of position that Liverpool would want to find themselves in. To strengthen the team in the position that Liverpool are in right now is certainly a must, in my opinion. And you can never have too many big players, good players in your squad. Look at Manchester City, look at Chelsea, look at how many forward players they have. Even if they have 2 or 3 injuries, their side isn't weakened because of the injuries, because they just have so many top talents in their team. And the Athletics report also claims that Leeds would ensure that any potential sale would be on their own terms, and Raphinha's current contract runs until the summer of 2024, so he still has 2.5 years basically left on his contract. And Leeds United are in negotiations with Raphinha with an improved deal, about an improved deal, which they are hopeful of reaching an agreement on. And I think it's safe to say that if Raphinha signs a new contract, the Liverpool move is out of the question, because that basically will say that he wants to stay at Leeds, and he also would require an enormous transfer fee But right now, when he has only 2 years left on his contract, Leeds United are in a position, if Raphinha doesn't sign a new contract, they either sell him right now, in the summer, or they risk selling him for a big reduced fee next summer or next January. But I think the main priority for Leeds United is to retain Raphinha and to play him every week, and he's their best player basically. And that's the only hope that Leeds United have of doing anything, if they build a team around Raphinha. And congratulations to Sadio Mane, who received a presidential medal in Senegal for his contribution in helping his country record their first and historic win in the Africa Cup of Nations. And Kostas Tsimikas also praised Luis Diaz. Obviously, when we played against Porto, he said, I think Luis Diaz was their best player, and everybody is looking forward to watching him play for Liverpool. I'm looking forward to meeting him, speaking with him, and be here for whatever he wants. I'm pretty sure he will help us a lot. Obviously, I didn't mark him, but I really like his skills. He really goes for 1-against-1. He didn't think too much. I really like him a lot as a player. I like it when a player doesn't think too much and goes direct to score himself and to try to do something for his team. Hopefully, I will see it here as well. He's an incredible player. And Tsimikas also talked about Harvey Elliott. He said that I'm very happy for him. We are very close. Obviously, when he got injured, I felt so sad for him. But finally, he's here. He's healthy. You saw it from the start. He's 100% okay. You saw again his skills. For us, it's very, very important as a team to have Harvey Elliott back as a person and as a player as well. We are all very happy, and I'm sure he will help us for the rest of the season. And Dirk Kuyt, the former Liverpool player who has a column now in the Liverpool's official website, has said that Diogo Jota was the perfect signing at the perfect time. He said, hasn't Diogo Jota stepped up well in Salah and Mane's absence? His goals at Arsenal, of course, secured Liverpool's spot at Wembley, and it was hugely encouraging to see Jota as such a goal threat, even when playing out wide. Jota probably prefers to play in the middle, and he has better opportunities when he is playing there. But players up front these days can play in every position and still be effective in the penalty area. That said, it can be difficult to be shifted out wide when you are a striker by nature. Obviously, everyone knows I arrived at Liverpool as a centre forward and was used there by Rafa Benitez during my first season. I was the club's top scorer in the Premier League in the 2006-07 season, but was then put out on the right for the following campaign. You've got to change your mindset because the team asks something different from you. Anyway, I think in Jurgen Klopp's system, every attacker, even those out wide, have many possibilities to score goals. Jota and Oxlade-Chamberlain have proven that in the last week or so. What a great signing Jota has been. His arrival in 2020 just gave the feeling that even the top players, the brilliant front three, had to fight for their place in their team. Competition like that is so helpful. He's incredibly important for Liverpool and scores important goals too. A handy trade for sides going for trophies. And Luis Diaz is exactly the type of signing that will make Mane and Salah just play better, because they know that if they have a bad performance, if they are off their game, if they lose form, they will be out of the Liverpool side, and then Luis Diaz or Jota will play. And already I think Bobby Firmino will try everything to stay in the Liverpool first team, so he will definitely try and score goals and play better for the team. And Paul Robinson, a former Tottenham goalkeeper and a current Premier League pundit, has said it is always a worry when Barcelona and Real Madrid are involved and interested in one of the players that you are looking to sign. He's talking about Fabio Carvalho. There are reports that Liverpool will complete the deal in the summer, but it's a worry when Barcelona and Real Madrid are interested in the player that you want to sign as well. They are not the two superpowers that they used to be, but the history and the weight of the clubs remain. Players want to play for them, and I think Liverpool need to act quickly and try and secure the deal as soon as possible. Sadio Mane also spoke after winning the Africa Cup of Nations for his country. He said, "I'm very proud, think this is the best moment of my life ever. This day is the best day. I won the Champions League and some trophies with Liverpool, but I think this is the special one for me. This is more important for me." You have to imagine how Sadio Mane grew up. He grew up in poverty in a small town in Senegal, And every time Senegal even lost a game, Sadio Mane was crying as a kid. He was supporting his nation for as long as he can remember being aware. This means everything to him. Yes, winning the Champions League, winning the Premier League is brilliant, but this is everything. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. Have a nice day. See you later. Bye.